Okay.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Why don't we start with introductions? I'm Bill.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Oh, I'm well acquainted with Carr and Milver Street's antics.
If you too have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
And how, why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
I understand Officer Carr's frustration. That's why I agreed to help her.
Then her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope this doesn't hurt any of them. I don't care about that. Does this program require you to give the raps goofy names too?
Oh dear. I rather hoped that Copernicus rolled off the tongue a sight better than designation C0P3R. I suppose I'll ensure he responds to both in any case.
I'll be going.
Hello again. Remember not to move too swiftly if Copernicus lunges. Oh, how he does like to test the reflexes of others. What can I do for you?
Alrighty then. Oh, we can just fast travel to Fairfields. Oh, wow, there's nothing down here at all. Well, that's what I want to do then. Let's just go down here. Yeah, search for Jack Plum and destroy drones. Let's go here. Oh, hi.
That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
Are you alright? Could have been killed.
Not likely. I've been keeping my lamps open for these things ever since they started attacking. But thanks for the concern all the same. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested. But no such luck.
All right, Trooper Erickson told me about what happened to him.
That was a nasty one. Drone downed him on the reload. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rather poor shot.
He'll live, which is much more than I could say if you hadn't saved his skin.
He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gas bag. Now I gotta ask him to strike my involvement from his report to Officer Carr. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, I might have been specifically ordered not to leave this spot.
Hey, your secret is safe with me.
Thanks. Well, at least some people in this unit still understand the concept of discretion. And taking initiative. Trouble is, it's only a matter of time before these Protectorate drones break through and do some real damage to Fairfield. If you're keen on lending a hand, Bounty Terminal's just left of the constabulary.
I can't get
Carr
over
doesn't
how
trust
good
me
the
with that
models
kind of
look,
work
dude.
anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now.
I found this in the mobile command center.
Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance review, soldier. We could be court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
You lower injury and death incidents by 15%. That has to count for something.
And that lowered our burial fees. Carr clearly doesn't understand my value, but you do. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings.
How are things?
Between the constant assault of drones and my official reprimands, I can't get a moment's peace of mind. Real shame about my performance review. I thought I was doing better. Not according to Carr, at least.
Farewell. Sorry about that. But hey, at least you can make it up now that you know. Knowing is half the battle. Oh, hey. You're the only one that needs
You
stuff.
returned.
Right?
I don't suppose you're here for instruction yourself.
What I need for this?
Is this
Speech
about
2
the
or
trainees?
leadership 2? Okay. Unfortunate, but it's okay.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Award? Sure.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Good idea. I'm 10 years overdue for my annual physical.
I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. too long, maybe.
Am I gonna need to hold an electrical standard and safety courses?
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Never would have guessed there was a resistance to the protectorate from within.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
He's lucky to have run into an Earth Director agent then.
Not sure he'd see it that way. Not anymore. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
No good deed goes unpunished. You should have learned that by now.
Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of this?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
Well, no time like the present. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance prior to loss of consciousness. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Like to know more about this island?
Paradise Island is a sparsely populated landmass located off the west coast of Eden's primary continent. The island is host to idyllic coastlines, verdant flora, and extremely hostile protectorate garrisons. Plan your visit accordingly.
All right, as you were. Aldo. Sovereign Sweep Spire Grove.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly!
Fuck? Evidently, he cannot fly.
You're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Jackson! Jackson!
It wasn't the fall that killed him, it was a sudden stop at the end. Okay.
Oh, I can't believe he jumped that way!
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Yeah, I don't think so. Why would anyone attempt a jump like that in the first place?
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allowed the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens.
This is Jackson? Too bad. His business partner in Fairfield's going to be very upset.
Not nearly as upset as we are. We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
If she was afraid of heights, why would she jump?
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
Well, that's tragic. Oh no, if I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to, well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
So take the boost, bounce up the spire, grab the gadget, and bring it to you?
Exactly!
If it's on the spire, why did Jackson jump into midair on this side?
Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. If you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they can give you a fair bit of extra boost.
Oh, double
It should
jump.
let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
That sounds like a lot of risk from my neck. Why should I bother?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
All right, I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life utterly absent of starvation.
Recover schematics and hail. Oh my god, we got double jump. This is the best day of my life. If I didn't come here first, I would have not gotten double jump. That's crazy. Though the sound effects for it is a bit loud. Oh, can it nullify this? It can. Ooh. But he did say that downward momentum being too high will not activate the boot. Oh my god. We got a scythe. That perk that just like let you loot extra stuff has paid for itself so much. Okay, that's good. Oh, look at that. We can fast travel here now as well. Okay, let's go rescue these guys. Ah, that must be where she fell. In. Okay, forward momentum is a lot faster. Oh my god. I see how you're supposed to do this. That is crazy. Can you believe that if you didn't go to this quest, you wouldn't have double jump until the near end of this entire map? That'd be insane.
Oh, nearby are a crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Oh my god. That looks so dumb. Okay.
That's it? It was that easy?
I'm gonna go around and look first. Okay, save.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now, let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
Engineering or trait brilliant? Damn, okay.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from getting trapped in any other harvesters, will ya?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest, but to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell. Thanks again for getting us off that literal
You're
ledge.
really something else,
Though
stranger.
with our gratitude
Thank you for
meaningfully
getting us
expressed
down.
through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
Okay. Burst light pistol. Steady light pistol. Increase magazine capacity and reload speed and add permanent or adds penetration through soft targets. Now fire 3-round burst. Oh wow. And increase critical rate chance. That's just way better. Okay. So this is bad now. Get rid of it. Yeah, I want 1 copy of every gun. Evasion chance and combat sprint speed with armoring 3. Oh, that's what I have. That's bad. Okay. Combat sprint, evasion. It's basically this, but worse. Okay. Medium armor. This is just better because they're both medium. There you go. Oh, is mine better? Defensive plates. Evasion, combat speed. Oh, okay. I should, okay. And helmet wise, this is critical chance, energy shock, toxicity, base health. Oh, this is just better base health. That's bad. Weak spot damage. Ooh. Range scanner. Increased. Grant additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Further distance grant larger bonus, but damage fall off is still applicable. What? That's insane. But I think critical chance and critical damage is still a little bit better. Why did I take the arm? Why did I take the arm? So here's the thing. I kind of want to go down here and explore this entire area. So let's go here first, because we're literally right there. Oh, that's confusing.
Feels good to be back in the saddle, don't it, Val? Kind of reminds me of our days in Nix's orbit, dodging protectorate patrols. You remember that?
Error. Memory not found.
Ah, well. That's all right, Val. I'll just have to do the remembering for both of us.
Please tell me I can open this. Oh, thank God.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Jesus Christ. Okay, thank God.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Entering a confrontational state.
my god. I can barely see that.
Engaging combat protocols. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Ooh, light revolver. Oh, I need lockpick 3. Yeah, I definitely want that. Repeating rifle. I need to be stealthing for that to be even remotely useful.
No offense to Val, but anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to.
Breakdown. Mods. Double barrel. Let's go with that one. Fine, go with that one. Do I want the 5 crit chance? I mean, yes. I mean, this is cool, but ugh, I hate that. Like, I know when I leave this spot, I'm never coming back, but it takes so long to level now. So we're gonna have to just go. All right. I think the best thing we can do is go over here next, because this way we're going uphill and then down, and then we're gonna head down here and then head over here and then up here. Those are all the only important things I can see on the map. That's like going to. I'm not fully exploring this map, by the way. That's absurd. We're not doing that. There's a building down there that's not marked. Oh shit. Okay.
Candy, tobacco.
Inspiring sponsored content.
Oh, we have radios?
Top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things.
Huh.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Can I turn off fall damage?
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, taste the sandwich.
I really hope these are not copyrighted. I mean, they're all music that's made for this game, so. This is actually not terrible. Save.
Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch. Crab will make a mighty fine treat.
God damn it.
Crab witch, it's the sandwich.
You fell a lethal distance. Ugh. Ugh. Ugga ugga.
Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crab will make some.
Okay, so it's over here, and then I just walk in.
Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
Okay. I guess we should walk around this place once. Okay. Go here first. I keep getting distracted. We're finally like actually going out and exploring. I'm very excited.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Crabble doesn't have to be a threat to consume, but eat it before we treat it and you'll end up dead soon. Don't try to make your own Crabble repast. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave first Crabble to your favorite ant. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild Crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you hurt,
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
It's almost decent. Crab. You want to eat.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Combat.
Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-determination. The reason I ate a full box of big new promotion. Yep, there was my liver spent eating my every move. Thank you so much.
Look at all those eggs. How fast do these things breed?
Tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Fast.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Oh god.
Sequencing attack strategies. Emergency protocols ready.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Don't like the look of whatever that is. Rift, maybe?
Got a distraction for you. Over here. Breathe hole in the head.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
This gun is amazing. I don't know if those things are just weak to lightning, but this gun is amazing.
The cost may be high. One day
Oh, I could have released this if I had enough, huh? That's really cool to attack that. You're not alive, right? Okay, good.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest
Bro, this is a
product
whole
endorsements.
side
This
zone.
is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia.
Confronting threat.
With a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed poorly about all of us. Auntie's Choice. Your stakeholders intent on stealing the thread of your head. No, nothing farther from the truth.
Drug crash. Overuse of medical inhaler can cause you to experience a drug crash.
Say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part
Drug
of
crash means that you can't use drugs anymore.
They say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
liberators, free trade and betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you
A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Push him out down, Commander.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
Rubber candy.
That's tobacco.
If only pop and bothers you, don't worry, you can do it too. To get your candy.
That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco.
It's what your friends all like to do behind your back.
Engaging hostile life forms. Standing by with life support.
Broadside of a freighter. Comment.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Wow.
That's tobacco.
Shiny servo.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Want your candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a deliciously food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nana peels, and tobacco and husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine, fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
There are two ways to go in here.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact a colon got you down. Well,
Close proximity to a rift is likely to be lethal. Please monitor your distance.
Lift off, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream. Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And you use the pill that fixes all your ills.
Okay.
Fly free. No
You vanish into a rift. That has got to be a main quest related thing. Which is unfortunate because now we're going to have to come back here later. Because we can't jump up there. Unless I cheat, of course. That's always a thing that I can do, so I never have to come back here again. Yeah. Yes. I convinced myself. Okay. Jump height times 2. Shrink ray? Pick up a rift residue. You have obtained a shrink ray. Nope.
junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Effort armor.
As you are all well aware, the opening salvos of our liberation of Eden were wildly successful. Fairfield captured, Westport hobbled, the list goes on. By concentrating on high-value targets, we capably avoided spreading our forces too thin. This is a strategy we will continue to employ. Case in point, even though the Automech Repair Center has been successfully rendered unable to repair automechs, several patrols have since gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be to blame. Combat drones, a hitherto unknown species of aggressive Edenic wildlife, a group of Protectorate survivors gone hideously feral. Whatever the case, it has been deemed by command an unnecessary distraction. All Anti's Choice forces are hereby ordered to avoid the southeast coast of the island entirely.
Plasma grenade.
Now, on to other things.
Hell yeah.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Alright, so we got everything here. Very awesome. Just a random crab situation. That would have been a really hard fight at the beginning of the game. And I still didn't find whatever this passage is right here. So there's somewhere along this road. Alright, we'll look for it next time. Guys, it's a little bit over midnight. I'm gonna call it here. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.